In this video, we are going to be pre-ranking the comic book projects from both television and movies. They're going to be both separately ranked, but I'm doing them all in just one video for fun. So let's get started with this video. So first one, aka last place, is Eyes of Wakanda. Marvel. It's the MCU's first animated project, or I should say, the first animated project within the MCU. Look, I think it sounds like a phenomenal idea. I think it sounds super cool and unique, and it explores more of just the world of the MCU and Wakanda, which I think would be a fun thing to explore. I just want more information about it. I really don't know what to expect for it. I heard it's a slow, short show, but it's something I'd definitely be willing to check out. I just want some more information or something to help build more hype and anticipation to actually check it out as soon as it comes out. Next up is Wonder Man. So, I don't know much about who Wonder Man is. I know the show's. Oh, the character of Wonder Man is an actor, and from what I've seen in one of the Marvel trailers recently, Wonder Man is a actor who's auditioning for Wonder Man. It's a very similar thing with with Eyes of Wakanda. Just I want more information about it because I don't personally enjoy the super meta MCU like She Hulk, where it got really meta, where she was like going up to Marvel Studios and doing all that. Spoil. Next thing up is your friendly neighborhood Spider Man. I'm a Spider Man fiend. I love Spider Man. He is a really cool character, and a lot of people like me resonate with him. I have a Across the Spider Verse poster behind me because I love that movie so much. I love Spider Man to death. He's up there with one of my favorite heroes. He's top five for sure. The thing is with this show, I think it looks fun, but the animation bothers me. It doesn't look quite right. I wish they would have stuck with more with a comic-y 2D animation rather than implementing 3D animation into it. I love the style, don't get me wrong. Like, it seems very comic booky, but the 3D aspects kind of throws me off, and it's just weird on the eyes seeing the way the characters talk. But I don't want animation to be a no go on the show. I definitely want to give it a shot. It's the first comic book thing coming out this year, like making its appearance. We had Creature Commandos just had, but I'll give it a shot, but I'm not that excited for it. Plus, the fact that it was supposed to be a Tom Holland prequel to before Civil War, I was hyped for that, and then they decided to move and make it its own thing. I'm pretty disappointed in that, honestly, but if they have to do it for to improve the story and do their own thing, so be it. I'll still check it out, but the optimism's not quite there for me yet, but I'll definitely check it out. Next up is Ironheart. I don't know much about Ironheart as a character. I only know her from Wakanda Forever. I know she's a very smart character and she's more of an Iron Man type of figure. Like, she's like a prodigy of Iron Man, like the next Iron Man or whatever. She. I liked her in Wakanda Forever. I thought she was really fun. And with this show, they're doing like magic versus tech, which is pretty cool. And I would definitely be down to see that. The thing is, I the MCU is making its way to Avengers Doomsday, and right now, like, there are movies and projects that I'm just like, let's focus more on this aspect. Like, let's focus on building up to the multiverse. I'll get more of that with the upcoming movies, but that'll be in a bit. Okay, so up next is Invincible season 3. I'm not gonna lie, I promise I have not seen season 2 yet. By by the time this video's out, I may have watched some of it. I don't know, but I definitely want to watch it. I loved the first season, and Invincible is a pretty good story. Everyone tells me that Invincible season 2 is a must watch and you gotta check it out. I just haven't made the time to check it out yet. I should. So if people are hyping up season 2 as much as they did, I think season 3 will be much more enjoyable. Daredevil Born Again. This is all on me. Nothing against Daredevil. The fact that it's in third place for television may tick some people off. I am going to be completely honest with you. I have not finished the original series of Daredevil. I finished season 1 and started season 2, but I did not go back to it yet. So I definitely will watch Daredevil Born Again, but I need to catch up and build some hype for it. So the more I watch of the show, I think Daredevil's a cool character, and I love that they're bringing back Punisher and Kingpin. I think it'll be an amazing show. I just have to catch up. That's it. Okay. Next place is the Spider Noir show, the one with Nicolas Cage. That show looks like something else. From what I've seen in the set photos here, it looks really cool. I'm excited to see what they do with it. It seems like Sony actually pulled a good idea and did it. So I definitely think it'll be its own unique take on a Spider-Man in live action, and imagining like the noir aesthetic they could implement into this show with Nicolas Cage as Spider Noir. They could do so much. There's so much potential with it. I think it would be a absolute blast. I am someone who loves. When I think of it, I don't know anything about Spider-Man Noir really, so I'm just thinking about it. Just having it in like a very noir setting where, like the classic like L.A. noir themes in the background. It's black and white, and then there's Benjamin Parker just there, like Nicolas Cage being a cold-hearted Spider-Man detective. That, if I'm explaining it horribly, but that's what I envision. And there's so much awesome nuance and inspiration in that. So that makes it exciting for me. That's why I think I'm more excited for that than Daredevil Born Again. But that's just up to personal preference. So, in first place for the television shows, it's honestly going to be Peacemaker Season 2. I've been on a huge DC train right now. You guys know it. I loved Creature Commandos. I loved Peacemaker Season 1. And I'm just very, very curious to see what they do with Season 2. I know you don't have to watch Season 1 to enjoy it, or the Suicide Squad to enjoy it. I'm just really excited to see how Peacemaker could fit into the MCU and see what they did. See what they did to make it special. I think it's, as I say, so far, the DCU is looking bright and exciting. So I'm going to just say the DC side of me right now is Peacemaker Season 2 is one of my most anticipated shows for this year. Pretty neck and neck with Spider Noir, though. But that's enough of television talk. Let's talk movies. Captain America Brave New World. So, oh boy, I'm excited for this movie. I really am. When I first saw the first trailer, I got a lot of hype and anticipation behind it. And there is a lot of behind the scenes drama with reshoots and everything that happened. That does slightly make me feel nervous for the movie. But I gotta say, it's something like what I was saying earlier with Ironheart. It seems like it's pushing towards something. It's finally the branches that have been just growing out of nowhere in Phase 4 are finally starting to intersect. Like adamantium, that's a thing now. The celestial team up from Eternals, that's finally connecting. We're getting a Savage Hulk again, but yes, it is a red one. I'm really excited for that, and there's so much potential with what they can do with it, and it can just really push forward the the story they're trying to go to for Avengers Doomsday and setting up that in a fun way. So let's segue to the second one that comes out in May, Thunderbolts Asterisk. Thunderbolts looks like a really solid movie. It again, like I said for Brave New World, it is connecting so many scattered branches together. Like the characters from Black Widow, Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Just the characters are intersecting and they're doing a pretty cool story with it. They're bringing in Sentry. Bucky is insane again. Heck, what else? Like, the cast looks good and just everything about it looks good. When I first saw the reveal photo of the Thunderbolts roster, I was like kind of just put off by it, but seeing the trailers, it looks like it's going to be a pretty great movie. And a lot of them are super soldiers, and I don't think it's the powers that makes a team. It's the dynamic. It's just the chemistry and the dynamic to it. That's what helps make a superhero movie, team up movie shine. Like the Avengers, they all have great chemistry together and it helps boost up the movie in a great way. Not everything has to be a end of the world threat. I don't know what to expect with it. I don't know what the stakes are, but if it's a Sentry like if Sentry is like the twist villain, that's going to be pretty high stakes, but it looks pretty cool. I think it's going to be a big surprise for everyone and people are going to love it. I'm certainly excited for it. Fantastic Four, The First Steps. This is the second place. I think it sounds fantastic. See what I did there? I haven't seen the Fantastic Four in a long time, and I don't know how they're doing it in this. I know it's in its own timeline, it's in its own universe, within the confines of the MCU. And it's going to help push towards Avengers Doomsday. From what the sounds of it, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty epic film, and the style, from what I've seen, looks great. Like, it looks like something like in the past, like the 60s, and I love that. I love like period pieces like that. It seems really cool and very fun. So that alone builds up a lot of hype. And it'll be really cool to see and hopefully see the Fantastic Four done right. With these cool characters, with actors I really like. I know 3 of them. I don't know who the Thing is. I'm not familiar with that actor, but Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, and Joseph Quinn. I really like those actors. They're pretty good. I really like them. I think they're going to do well with the movie, and I just can't wait for a trailer to drop. I can't wait to see the movie and just know what is going on. The fact that this movie has gotten away with filming and not getting much release is awesome. Deadpool and Wolverine had that struggle, but well for a bit, but it's pushing. There's a lot of anticipation behind it, and I'm excited to see how it looks and how it goes. I definitely think it's going to be I think it's going to be a big hit for the MCU. But in first place, it's not a win for the MCU. It is a movie I am so excited about. It's Superman. Superman looks fantastic. It looks super. Seeing that trailer and the fact that they did a teaser trailer for the teaser trailer is insane to me. The poster is so beautiful and the soundtrack is gorgeous. I am so excited for this movie. It is a superhero film that is outside of James Gunn's comfort zone, and I'm excited to see what he does with it because from what I seen in this trailer, it is a passion project. It is a masterpiece, and that the world is going to witness. We are going to witness a true return to Superman. He's going to be the one to help save DC and really give it that bright future and hope that superhero fans want. So I'm really excited for it. And for that, I think it's my most anticipated movie of this year. I I always consider myself a casual Superman fan, but the closer we get, the more just excited I get. I think it's going to be a great movie, and it's on my list of like movies I will see, possibly in IMAX. I might try to go to an IMAX theater and see it. It seems like a really amazing, phenomenal film. I just can't wait to see it and for the rest of the world to see it. I think it'll be very fun for everyone. A lot of potential with all of them. We're going to get a lot of superhero content in 2025. I promise you that from the looks of everything. So, comment down below what movie or show you are most excited for and why, or which ones are you least excited for, because I'm curious and I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you wish to subscribe. It's free. Why not? And if you want to get notified every time I upload a video, hit the bell icon. It'll give you guys notifications. You guys watch YouTube. You know how it goes. Anyway, have a great night. Have a good day or night, whatever you're doing, and remember to stay super.